I was just about
That's
to say I
cool.
didn't go out for perfect order, guys. I did randomly pick up a booster though from Walmart, which to me was proof that this set is not as hyped as previous sets because it was just like
Yes.
it popped up, I clicked, it went through, it was in my cart. I was like, okay,
Oh,
I'll
you were
go
able
ahead
to get it
and I
online.
did. Yeah, I got it online. And so, although it is like a longer shipping for some reason, I'm like, was this like the second round of stuff? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be here like later next week. And so I was like, all
Oh,
right,
okay.
That's
well,
crazy.
I know.
If it
That's
was in the
weird.
store, then it should just ship right there. But
Right?
Right.
that's
It's
crazy.
so weird. I like popped through and it's like April 9th. And I was like, that's
Oh,
annoying.
okay. That's
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
But
that's
I
in a
have it.
bit.
So,
No, I
Yeah.
think I think it's actually good that the investor bros and everybody else isn't hype about this set because it's a Pokemon set that collectors and players can actually get then. So it's
Yep.
totally.
like all the people that we talk about that we say need to get out of Pokemon are out of this set. So that's a good thing.
It's
Yeah.
true.
But
It's
I
true.
agree. I'm all for it because it's
yeah.
giving others a chance at ripping packs,
Yeah, I saw this was like a perfect. I saw someone say today, and I thought, yeah, that's great. I was like, that's a good take. Is that it's the perfect set to master with your kids. Like to be like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
master this because it's going to be fairly available. Sleeves, things are going to stay on the shelves longer. You're going to be able
Mm-hmm.
to get product. And so I was like, maybe I will. I thought I wasn't initially going to go in, but maybe I'll because my both my girls like are like very much into this is a very cutesy set. Lots of cute
Yeah.
cards and stuff. And
But
so
Barry,
Yeah.
totally.
could y'all
So I
give me
was
one
like,
moment? I'm home alone with the kids right now, so I need
okay,
one. That's why I was late in the first place.
you're
So just give me
good.
one moment.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
You're good,
Get them.
man. You're
All right, all right, all right.
good. Bobby's on dad duty and that's all right.
Yep,
But we can keep chatting. I mean,
for sure.
I think I started looking at it and I was like, it's true. It's like there's a lot of really cute cards, not super popular Pokemon, but a very
Mm-hmm.
cute set. And then a lot of I saw Bry Guy Pokey was saying it's also like a massive player set. Like if you want to learn to play the
Yes.
game, there's
This is gonna
tons
be
of playable
fun.
cards. The
Mm-hmm.
Pokepads are dropping at a much higher hit rate in this set, and so people can start building
mhm.
decks and like that have a lot of
Okay.
the tech stuff. And I was like, I don't know, maybe this is that sleeper set that a lot of people get into Pokemon, like a lot of kids and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, because it's more readily available.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah, that's what I've kind of read online, that this set is catered towards the kind of players
Yeah,
versus those, collecting for the art and stuff. And again, yeah, I'm all for it. My nephews are like all about it. So on Friday, a lot of the extras I saw them this morning before we headed to church, and I was like, go at it.
yeah,
And they're going to be mastering it. And I was like, if I see product, I'm giving it to you guys.
I love
For
it.
that main reason that it's available and it's attainable.
Yeah.
So,
I did go out today trying to find a couple sleeves and could not find them. So just a little too late, I think, from the drop on Friday. So
Hey,
hmm
sorry, my daughter was like screaming for my help, and I was like, "All right, let me go see what's going on."
you're
It was
good,
a
man.
spider. I had to kill it.
oh, wait,
That's
okay.
very
Dad to the
important.
rescue.
Oh,
Yeah, I had
Yes.
to go.
yes. That is a
I had to
worthy,
go
that
I'm
is
save.
glad
very
you saved her
worthy.
from the horrible spider.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Well, welcome guys to Shiny Talk episode 16 of season 2. We are here and we are jumping right in. And so I saw a thing today, a couple things of like fun fan art, and it popped into my head the opening question. So the opening question is, what is the next Pokemon crossover that you want to see? And when I say crossover, is like I mean like the Pikachu with the Mario hat and the Luigi Pikachu and stuff like some sort of crossover. And don't worry about legal stuff. So like if you just have a fun thing that you're like it would be cool to see, I
hmm
think that that's fair game. So.
Okay, I'll go first, and it's gonna stay in the realm of TCG.
Okay.
So
Oh.
I think we should have a Yu-Gi-Oh Pokemon crossover, and the
Ooh.
card should be the Dark Magician with
Oh my
Umbreon.
God. Ah, that is, I can see it
Yes.
That would be
Come on,
cool.
now.
Tell me
I
I'm
love
not
it.
like that would
We
be
need it.
baller, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I
Look at
mean,
it.
Has somebody
Michael's
already
like,
made it?
what?
I'm curious.
it's true. And Yu-Gi-Oh's
That's a
entering
good
into a
one.
new phase as well. Like they're starting to kick out some new design to their
Full
cards.
art,
So
prismatic cards, different things. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. So I think it would be cool to see those two cross over and intertwine and create
Ooh,
like I said, Dark Magician and Umbreon, and then
okay.
potentially have other cards with other Pokemon in it. I think it would be really really dope.
that would
But that's
be
just
Ooh,
me.
that
I
would be
love
sweet.
it. I'm
I
like
wasn't
looking
prepared
online
for
to see
that,
if
but I'm
anyone's done
totally
it.
I'm totally on. I'm totally on
I
board.
know.
Especially those two combos. Think about it, Dark Magician, Umbreon.
So
Yeah,
good. The
that would be
That would be
cool.
colors.
sick. That would be sick.
Yes.
That would be.
Yeah, I'm seeing like Dark the Magician and Pika, but Umbreon would be
Or
so fun.
like a tag team Blue Eyes White Dragon and
Oh,
Charizard,
oh,
shiny Charizard or
Oh
something.
my
That
I
would
can
be
god.
see it
cool.
now.
Or like Blue Eyes Dragon and Reshiram.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so pretty.
That'd be good.
These
That'd
are
be
Like
great.
that's what
pretty
I mean.
sweet.
I think they should make it
These are
happen.
great. The
I love
possibilities.
it.
Good one, Bobby. That was a really good one.
That is
It's
good.
really good.
That is
Good.
good. I was thinking crossover is different. I wasn't thinking cards for some odd reason.
No,
I was thinking
hey.
game.
Oh, I love it. Game can
So
work.
I will, can I give you my game idea if that
Yes,
works?
I'm
Okay,
ready
okay,
Oh,
okay.
for it.
Um, I was thinking, because I'm such a huge Square Enix fan. So I was like, ooh, it'd be really cool if there would be that type, like Pokemon and a Square Enix type of crossover,
Like Kingdom
having
that
those
Hearts,
would
as
be
but
like,
cool.
Pokemon.
yes, kind of like that, right? So the
Yeah.
main,
Yeah.
yeah, the main combat style would be like, turn-based, and like the
Yeah.
job systems would be like trainer class, and maybe like have like a, Professor Oak as like your whatever, and you could have like your legendary Pokemon as act as like the summons,
Ooh,
instead of like,
yes.
Ooh,
a Chocobo or something, like, kind of a
that's
nod
pretty
to
cool. I like
Final
that.
Yes.
Fantasy. You've got like a Dodrio. Um, Everything kind of like in the style of like Tetsuya Nomura, the
Hmm.
designer for it,
Yeah.
and just something super grand and fantasy like with like airships and castles and thick clouds. And I
That'd
was
be
thinking you
that'd
could
be
even
so
use
cool.
like the Z crystals as the crystals of the elements. I'm
You
such a
like
huge
thought
Final
this,
Fantasy.
you just need to
I
pitch this
was like,
idea to
ah,
Pokemon,
Final
G.
Fantasy. Yeah, at first I was like, ooh, Digimon, but then I was like, no,
You know what's
you know.
funny? You know what's funny? I'm like a huge Final Fantasy VII fan, which is
Okay.
like to me one of the greatest games of
Oh
all
yeah.
time.
So
Yes.
And
good.
I was
Oh, wow.
thinking like they should do a crossover. My second choice was a crossover and have like Pikachu dressed as Cloud.
And wouldn't that be so cute with the sword and
With the
everything?
Oh,
sword
Oh
just
my
sitting
God,
there,
yes. And
like,
his
Oh,
hair,
let's go.
it would be so good. It'd be
that would
so
be
good.
so good.
All right, yeah,
Yes.
sorry. Since you brought it
Yes.
all up, I was like, I'm
I
gonna just say
I
my
love
know. It
second
it.
would be
choice.
great. Yes. So
Every time we do these, I'm
something like
like, why
that.
don't these exist? Like,
Yeah,
Right?
they should
I'm
it's
like,
exist.
so cool.
such good ideas.
It is good. It is good. I love that. Very cool.
um, I want to bookmark the Pokemon Kingdom Hearts idea and come back to it at some point because I love that. My son turned on Kingdom Hearts today, and I literally just stood there listening to it and just like let
Oh,
the nostalgia grab me for a while.
That's
'Cause it's like
awesome.
I love this.
I mean, one of the best
Um,
soundtracks of all time, by the way.
it's so good.
Video game
100%.
So
soundtracks.
good.
So good. I love that game. I might have to replay it with him.
Yeah.
He's not super into it yet. But yeah, my initial thought when I saw this question was I've always said Animal Crossing, and I can't use that anymore because now we have Pokopia, which is like Animal
True.
Crossing and
Basically,
Minecraft merged with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Um, so then I was thinking just more of style, I guess. So I didn't go with like game or character. I just chose a style, and I would love to see Studio Ghibli do something like some sort of
Oh,
Pokemon movie
Yes.
with like the feel good, wholesome
Yes.
vibes and
that
like
would
bring
be
us into that
awesome.
sort of world. That's what I would love to see.
Evangelica, have you seen that Instagram account that does that kind of stuff that they like,
No.
oh my goodness, they do, or they do like art pieces in the form, in the Studio Ghibli form, like style, and it is so good. It is so good. I'm blanking on the name of it, but I'll find it and I'll send it to you guys, but
I think you
it's
shared
amazing.
something to me from that
I have, because
before.
they did, what did they do?
The Mewtwo Charizard.
Yes, they did the Mewtwo Charizard
Yeah,
thing, and
yeah.
so yeah, it's so cool. That's very
It's super
fun.
good.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen like a Pokemon movie in that style, like or just we haven't seen a Pokemon movie in a while, I feel like. So that would be so good. I'd love that. Um, that's great. I think mine, I did go on the cards route. I love that you guys branched out away from the cards though. So mine was going to be, I really would love to see Pokemon do a crossover with surprise, surprise, comic books, like superheroes, like
Oh, okay, okay.
Marvel and DC. I would love to see like little Pikachu Superman and like all of these, like all the Pokemon in their little DC Marvel things. Like,
Who would
just
be Batman though? In your
who would
opinion,
be
what
Batman?
Pokemon would be
What
Batman?
Pokemon would be Batman? Oh my goodness, that's really hard. It's hard, like off the top of my head to think, but I mean, you'd have to I don't know, like as if you were just going like strictly connection, you'd obviously make a Zubat, like what that looks like a little Batman flying, or
That's a good
That would be
choice.
so cute.
maybe Zubat's
That
the
would be
actual
really cute.
Batarang or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be
Ooh.
fun. But yeah,
Squirtle
I'd
as
love to
Batman.
We are
see
turning out great
all this.
ideas here,
Oh
guys.
yeah, I
I'm
mean
I'm
I
petitioning Squirtle as Batman, and he
or
uses and he
you
Oh,
uses Zubat as Batarang.
yes, oh that's
it's so
uses Zubat
cute.
as a Batarang. Oh.
All right,
That's
I'll give
good.
you.
I love it. I love it.
He's
And
got
I
the
think
charisma.
there's just so much you could do with it. Like you could do a whole lineup of like Ditto as all the superheroes, like just little cute little
Little
Funko
faces.
style superheroes. Like there's just so much you could do with it. And
I like
so
it.
so yeah, that's my choice. But I love all your guys' stuff. That's great. I almost like need these video games to exist now because it's gonna occupy my brain now for too long. So I
Play
love it.
Write an
it.
email. Write an email
I,
to Pokemon
I
International.
know, seriously,
We've
we
got
need to.
ideas.
Good try.
Um, awesome. Well, great stuff, guys. And that pushes us into our first segment of the night, which I'm pretty excited to hear from you all on. And this is called 151 Fever. And the reason is, you guys all know the reason, but so we have 151. You see all the memes and the tweets and all the things of like it's exploding. Like sealed product is outrageous. Like I think booster bundles are sitting at 180 right now, I think, which is just
50, I think.
insanity. Um, so is this all going to last? Is the question. There's a huge spike, and now there's been a small dip in singles. Like some of the singles have dipped a little bit. So the question for our listeners is it safe to pick up singles right now, really? Like, yeah, we all know sealed is crazy, but singles are still in that range where you're like, maybe I should pick it up now because it's going to spike, or should I hold and wait for a further dip? So it's to you guys. Would love to hear your opinions on what you think, and then we can move further into it.
So I'm gonna follow up your question with a question. We can all
Oh boy.
agree that like 151 is out of print now, right?
Mm.
I think so. I
Hmm.
Yeah,
think.
it's pretty
Yeah.
much out of print. We might get a limited, like a couple tins here and there,
Yeah.
Alakazam boxes, but that's all the stuff that MJ Holding or Excel or anybody's been holding on
Yeah.
to,
Mhm.
anyways. And it's no longer in the vending machines. And Pokemon already made a statement that spring of 2026, it's being basically phased out completely. You can look it up online. So, since I would say that it's out of print, I would say 151 is a safe pickup.
Hmm.
Like I don't predict that out of print product because usually what you see is you see a spike from out of print product, and then it usually stays around there. Like we're talking
Hmm.
about sealed, and and it's a nostalgic set. Um, it's got the classic 151 Pokemon in it, and it's got some amazing art. To be honest with you, the sealed has been so high priced for a while now. I feel like the singles are just now catching up, which is something I brought up
Hmm.
before, where the UPC was like super expensive, the ETB is like super expensive, and there wasn't really a chase card in it that justified that expense, right?
Hmm.
So you would literally be purchasing that just to keep it sealed.
Yeah.
So now I feel like those singles are finally rising to the point that they should be, and they're not even at a point that's unrealistic. Like
Hmm.
the Zard and the Zapdos and Venusaur, where they went up in prices before. They've been in the 100 to $150 range before, like, so now
Hmm.
that they're in the $100 to $200 range, is that too big of a difference to justify picking it up?
Yeah.
That's the question
No,
that I
yeah,
pose.
it's great. Great
Yeah,
question. Good
so
points.
yeah, so we saw it already rise and go to like those 100 range. Then it
Mm-hmm.
dipped and retracted and went to like the 70 to $80 range for those cards, and now they're back up to the 150 to 180 to 190 range for those cards.
Yeah.
Do you feel like those cards are worth that amount of money? That's the question that I would pose. And I
Yeah.
personally think they are. I thought they were undervalued where they were before, so I still think they're a solid pickup, honestly.
Yeah, that's a good take. And I think like the Charizard even now, I'm like looking at the graph, like that's what I'm saying is the Zard peaked almost up to 480-ish range, and now it's dropped back down to 400. And I'm going,
Mm-hmm.
is this a smart time to grab it? Because it's like,
Right.
is it going to keep going up? Is it going to float there at that 400 mark? So I think this is all good, super valuable things to chew on, Bobby, for sure.
Yeah, I think they're good pickups. I think they're good
Mm-hmm.
pickups. I think longevity of those cards 10 years down the road, we'll be looking at much different price points, much higher price points, in
Hmm.
my personal opinion,
Mm-hmm.
because of what that set is and the nostalgia it has. And people like us right now that really love the 151 Pokemon and like the classic vintage look, it has a place in the hearts of all of your millennials. Like,
Totally.
so
Mm.
Definitely.
so I think it's a good buy. That's my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. Judy, Evangelica.
I agree. I think it's hard. There are some cards that I feel like, don't justify the price.
Hmm.
Um, but I feel like what Bobby kind of touched upon, I think it's at a good price right now. We are seeing the kind of dip, and I feel like if you have that monthly Poke budget and it's within your range, I'd say go for those singles that you want, you know?
Hmm.
I can only see that this set is going to continue to grow over time. Um, I mean, I think a lot of people missed the boat for those big gains, a year or so ago. So if you want to get into it for like that huge investment, you might have missed that boat. But honestly, I feel like if you have those singles that you weren't able to get, now's the time to kind of snag them if it's within your little monthly budget there. Um, yeah. So not too
Totally.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that take. I was kind of waiting on Bobby to see what the numbers guy had to say about
Yeah.
this. I don't pretend to know how these things are going to look and how they're going to ebb and flow, but I do think, 151 is just one of those sets that's always going to be near and dear to any collector's heart, especially if you're a millennial chasing that nostalgia. So I definitely agree with what both of you have said. If you can swing it, if you can get those cards, now does seem like a good time to do it and just hold on to them because they're always going to be good. If you
Hmm.
look at that set with the three evil lines, like they are by far some of the best.
Yeah,
Definitely.
for
Super
sure.
dope cards.
They're so good. And
Yeah.
those are sitting like, so I'll say English, those three, I want those three, never hit them. I opened so much 151 and I'm kicking myself for not picking them up. But they're all sitting each at 100 each, basically, eat the starters. And so
Mhm.
it's like they're quite the buy now. I mean, but again, sealed is so expensive that it's like maybe it's time. I will say this as well for our listeners. If you really like the art, something I've been debating as well is like the Japanese is significantly cheaper right now. And it's like, so if you like the art and you're like, I really want these arts, I think each one of those is sitting around that 25 to 30 dollar range, which is like I feel like that's a worthy pickup of saying I'm just going to grab them in Japanese because I
Acquiring,
really want the
yeah.
art. And that's probably what I'm going to end up doing at the next show is just picking them up in Japanese because I like them for the art and I don't really care
Mm-hmm.
about the language on it. And so, they're not for investment. They're more for my personal collection. So,
Collection. Yeah, they're at a really reasonable price. Yeah.
yeah, there's several
In
in Japanese
English.
that are very reasonable. So it's like if
Mm-hmm.
you and I think there's several in English that are still very reasonable that you should pick up ASAP. Things like Erica's Invitation, like the
Mm-hmm.
Nido
23
King.
bucks.
Like some of these
20
things are
bucks.
still
Yeah.
incredible art and they're right around that $20 range. It's like pick them up now. Just
Hollywood.
grab them.
The
Yeah,
the
the
Polyworld.
Polyworld,
Yeah.
gorgeous. I think
Amazing
that's around the
card.
30 range. It's like
Yeah.
just super gorgeous cards that, yeah, it's like you get them now before they are up there with the rest.
So
So,
prime example, I'm sure if we would do a deep dive on Evolving Skies, right? The Moonbreon was probably like a $200, $300 card at one time.
mm,
And then it shot up to like five, 600. And I'm sure people were having discussions similar to us. And
hmm
we're like, oh, is it worth it? Should we pick it up? And they didn't because they thought the same thing as many people do and was like, oh, it'll just dip.
True.
And now that's an $1,800 card.
totally.
Like, right?
Yeah,
So,
totally.
and I'm not saying that Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard are Moonbreon, right?
Hmm.
I'm just saying, take into account what's happened in the past with Pokemon and then make an educated decision based on what you've seen trends with sets and cards that are super hype. And I would
Mhm.
say that 151 sealed is following a similar trajectory as
Evo, yeah.
Evolving Skies
Yeah.
because you don't have a booster box, so you can't compare booster box.
True.
But the ETBs are already around $1,000. A
Yeah,
Pokemon Center ETB is probably sitting around 1,500 market. Like you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a
totally.
Blooming Waters is like 300. So like just take the take what you will and see.
Yeah.
And I would say 6 months ago I was looking at a 151 ETB to buy and I was like, $400 is a little steep. I'll wait till it drops a little bit. Well, look where that got me, y'all.
Seriously. It's
Well, look where
crazy.
that got me,
It's
y'all.
crazy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's it. That's my last little bit of it. Sorry.
Take. That's a good
No, it's
take.
good stuff. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Any other final thoughts? Okay. Good stuff, guys. I do think so. I think it seems like overall we're saying like you should start picking up stuff if you want singles for 151 overall
Yeah. Yeah.
because I
For the
agree. I
most
don't think
part.
it's going to dip much. So
Mm-mm.
Even if it does dip much, I think the longevity of it will show a
for
larger
Will
sure.
return.
continue. Yeah.
For sure. And I mean, mostly, and again, like mostly for people who are like maybe not looking at it from the investing standpoint, just purely wanting the cards themselves. It's like, yeah, they may dip, but I do think if you wait, you're going to end up paying for it in the next year or
Hmm.
two. And so picking up now, you're going to save money. So, all right. I'm excited about this next segment. It's called Pokemon Mount Rushmore, and you guys already know it, what it's going to be by just the name, but we have some specific rules. So I wanted to hear the Shiny Talk Cruise Pokemon Mount Rushmore, but the little box that I'm putting us in is that you can only pick one Pokemon from each gen. So you can't put like all Gen 1 up there on the thing. It has to be a Pokemon. You can pick a Gen 1 Pokemon, but that's just one. And then you got to pick from a different gen. So is anybody ready to go first for their Pokemon
You
Mount
kind of like
Rushmore?
changed the dynamic of this right now.
This
So
is such a challenge. This was such a
uh,
challenge, I do have
Well,
to say.
I said in the things, guys. I said
You did.
you did,
must
my
pick
bad.
four, one per
Uh-huh.
generation, one
Yeah.
per
I missed that
generation.
part. Sorry.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
ready.
go
I'm ready.
first
Oh, you
since
go. Okay, you go
I'll go
first.
first because
Yes.
I have mine, and it's okay
Set the stage.
if we share because I think there will be quite a bit of crossover. But
Probably.
I love the variations. I'm sure. So my Pokemon Mount Rushmore, it was hard. I looked through it today. I was kind of debating on a lot of different ones. So my first number one is from Gen 1, and everyone knows I'm going to go Charizard. So Charizard is my Gen 1 up there, and I did debate that actually with a couple different ones, but I went with my boy Charizard. Then my number two is going to be from Gen 2, and that is Lugia. And so I went with Lugia for Gen 2.
Okay,
And then I
okay.
went Gen 3. I just went one, two, three, four because that's what I'm most
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
connected to. So my Gen 3 I went with was Rayquaza.
Okay.
And then my Gen 4 was Lucario.
Okay. Okay,
So
okay,
those are
okay.
my one through four. Those are my I'm most related to those, and so I kind of have different relationships with each of those Pokemon. But I do think I struggled a lot with Rayquaza, but I just there's some epicness about Rayquaza. I think that
Right.
that Pokemon just has so much aura and like so many amazing cards. Like even in the OG, some of those OG Rayquaza cards are insane, and so
Definitely.
that's where I went. So I'm tossing it to you
I
guys
love
now.
it. I have quite a few similar
Okay.
ones. I think, okay, so my first, actually, I think maybe just like, actually, wait, do we? Maybe just one.
Maybe just one.
Actually, just
That's right.
one. Never
It was
mind.
good.
I was debating as well. I think some of those were like my I was debating between a lot of the ones that you were choosing too. But the first one I it's cliche, but I have to go with Pikachu because he's the
Nice.
face. He's just the
Yeah.
face
Yeah,
of Pokemon.
he
So
is.
to have it to have Pika not up there, I feel it would be like, you know. And then the second, it would be Tyranitar. I don't know why.
I
It's
love
so
that.
epic, you know. It's
Um,
for me just Gen 2. And then I went with Rayquaza. I was deciding between that or Guardy, but I went with Rayquaza for the
Yeah.
same reasons. It's just got so much, like you said, aura. It's just has this presence that you're like,
Yeah.
okay, that is just a step above a lot of the other ones. And then the last one would be Lucario.
Yes. Okay, we shared two.
Yeah.
We shared two.
solid
Yes,
choices.
yes, yes. Had to. Iconic.
Love it.
Those are good.
Mhm.
Okay,
I
so I'll go next. So actually, Lugia is one of my favorite Pokemon. So you stole that one from me, but I'm
I
gonna
had a
keep it
feeling you might have
different.
it, but
So it's gonna be. I'm gonna keep the first one the same. Gen 1, it has to be
I'd
Charizard.
be
I'm a
sure. I knew we
Charizard
would.
man.
I knew we
I
would
figured
be.
you
So
two would.
Charizard's gonna be on my Mount Rushmore. Number 2 is gonna be Typhlosion. I'm gonna
Ooh,
go with
okay.
Typhlosion because that's my favorate Gen 2, other than Lugia. To be
I knew
honest with
I
you.
thought about Typhlosion. That's good.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep. Um,
yeah.
I'm trying to think of my top three. My Gen 3 Pokemon. That's the one where,
Gotta love
oh,
it.
easy, easy, super easy. Hey, can you go brush your teeth, please?
Just this beat between you and me.
This sweet little voice.
She like
No,
snuck up
no,
on you.
go brush your teeth first, and then you can. Your mom's on the way home though, so if she gets home and catches you, you're in trouble, and I know nothing about it.
I don't.
Brush your teeth first. Okay.
I
All
love
right.
it.
Sorry.
You're good, man. We love it.
Oh, um, I had it and I just forgot it. Like that's so crazy. Um, Let me see. Oh, Salamence. Gen 3 is gonna be
Salamence. Okay.
Ooh,
Salamence. Sorry, I
okay.
was like, I went through a brain fart. She
It's
snuck in
okay.
on me,
You're
and then like
good.
I was like
Good.
thinking. So it's gonna
That's
go
a good one.
Charizard, Typhlosion, Salamence, and then Garatina.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Giratina.
Giratina.
That's a
All
good
right.
That's a
choice.
Rushmore right there.
Yeah,
That's a
That is a
that's a
Rushmore.
Rushmore.
that's a strong one. Yeah.
A lot of lizards up there.
Yeah.
it's
I'm a
yeah.
big Lizard fan. If you couldn't tell.
There's
Now
a theme.
you've talked about Lugia too, but yes, that's great. I love it.
I would have
Love the
went with
choices.
Lugia because Lugia is like literally one of my favorite
It's
Pokemon
so
ever.
good.
It probably goes Charizard, Lugia, but that's fine. I
Typhlosion is a
wanted to
good one
switch it
too.
up.
Fine.
I like it. Love
All
it.
right, Angelica.
Evangelica.
So I think I approached it a little bit differently. I was trying to decide what I wanted to do. So my first thought was Pikachu. I'm not choosing Pikachu. So I took it a little bit more literally with my Mount
Ooh, I like it.
Rushmore,
Okay.
like specifically
Mm-hmm.
for me as a
Yes.
collector.
Yep.
So all of mine are different from everybody else's.
I love it.
But the first one is probably obvious, Bulbasaur.
Oh, I was
Ooh,
gonna
Okay,
say
okay,
still so good.
I was
perfect.
Love
like
it.
eight. Oh.
Yeah, so it's Gen 1, it's
Mm-hmm.
where it all began. That's my starter go-to in the game. So little baby Bulby first up there. And then I wrote it down, that's why I'm looking down here. And then second is Umbreon. So I'm an
Oh.
Nice.
EV
Yep.
lover, love all the evolutions. So I had to have one in there. And for me, Umbreon is like that nighttime, like calm energy. So a little bit of opposite of like what I usually think of when I think of like nature and plants and like springtime florals. So you kind of have that balance going on. And then I did Milotic or melodic, however
Melodic,
Ooh.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
pronunciation you prefer.
Milotic.
I like
I
I
that.
prefer
love it.
melodic, but I know a lot of people prefer Milotic. So that one's like the quiet joy that you find in
Mhm.
Pokemon. And then it's also kind of like a healing energy. It's very peaceful, kind of zen when I think of that Pokemon. And then the last one I had to do some more research on because I want something to kind of finish out the balance between the four. So I was like grounding, so something that's grounded. And the Pokemon that I was kind of drawn to for that was Torterra.
Okay,
Ooh.
okay.
Oh,
I like this. I
okay.
like this
I
Mount
like the
Rushmore.
theme that you're coming up with. Like,
Yeah.
I love
yes, it's a
the
good
I love all of
balance.
ours are all just like, oh yeah, and then Evie's like, let me break your brain with something very deep,
You
and I
change
love
things
it.
Nice.
I
around.
love it.
It's perfect. No, this is
Yeah,
great.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
I do
super
like that
awesome.
a lot.
Nice.
Man,
I like that.
that's a
That's a good
good
balance.
it's a good round. That's a good Mount Rushmore, Evangelica. I think that's really
Yeah.
solid. And I think
They're
I
all good.
think that Bulbasaur, I think Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and Pikachu, right, could be the Mount Rushmore too. Because it's just like,
Yeah.
right, it's like this the iconic starters, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
good stuff, guys. It's all awesome. I love it. Very good. Good takes. Let us know down in the comments, listeners. Let us know what your Mount Rushmore is. I'd love to see that down in the comments from all of you guys, what your Mount Rushmore is, however you take it. So, all right, guys. Well, it's that time of the night. It is pack battle leaderboard time. So I tried to find perfect order. I knew Bobby would have some. I tried to find some. I could not, and I'm out of ascended. So I'm
Oh,
bringing in Phantasmal Flames. What's everybody else got?
got these.
Mega, Mega
I saved
from
this.
Evangelica.
I saved this Meowth pack just for y'all. Just for y'all.
Okay.
Meows.
Well, I
But
It's in
mean,
there. It's in there.
I
if
already
you hit
pulled the
another
Starmie
SIR,
SIR.
Bobby, I don't even know what
Dude,
I'll
that
do
was
with myself.
wild. That was
I already
wild.
pulled the Starmie SIR out of this
I
ETB,
know,
so like
dude.
I think
Okay.
we're good. I think we're
Oh
good.
man, it's so
Your
funny.
luck is amazing.
All right, well let's get to those energy cards. Um, Judy, have you hit anything big out of perfect order yet?
This is my first one I'm
This is your first
opening.
pack.
Yeah, I
Oh my
gave
goodness.
First
Exciting.
I mean,
pack
I
ever.
watched
She's
like
gonna pull
I
something
watched my
crazy.
like nephews open up the bags, but I didn't
First
open
pack
anything.
Pull
magic.
something crazy.
Ooh,
Let's see.
pow,
There
pow,
we
pow.
go. My camera's been having such problems lately with the cards. So like a weird thing on it. So here we go. Try and block my face. All right, three, two, one, go. Sorry to the
So,
reverse.
oh, Pokeball.
Never count. There we go.
All right. I'm not there
Ooh.
yet. There we go. Yep. All right. Nothing yet. Three, two, one.
There's a
Oh,
Oh.
poke.
oh,
Oh,
Oh
Ivysaur.
my God,
I
she's
yes.
got
beautiful!
something.
Yay,
I
let's
got
go!
Ivysaur. Let's
something.
go. Does the
Evangelica
Poketag
So
got
count?
a
perfect.
hit
Oh
Does the
my
Poketag
God!
count?
and a
A
beautiful
Pokeball.
hit.
No,
Oh my
That's
gosh,
awesome.
I
That's
yay!
love
awesome.
that. Oh, that card's so good. Okay, let's see if we got anything back there.
Ew.
Three, two, one, go.
Nothing.
Oh,
Punk
Oh, hey!
helmet with three
nice.
pointers.
the
Let's
Punk helmet.
go.
The
Well done, well
Pikachu.
Oh my
done.
goodness.
Yay!
Hey, I need this for the
Angelica's
master set too, guys.
That's dope.
Is
That's
that
a good hit.
do you have that one already?
I don't. I needed it for the master
That's a
set.
Nice.
good hit.
So that's a good hit for me.
Add it to
I
the
am just so
set.
happy for Evangelica that she just
Yay!
hit that
Finally, that's
Finally
a
card.
got
good one.
something.
The Ivysaur. I love that she got a hit.
Yay!
Yes, the card is so
That's hard
good.
to get.
It's beautiful. It's
Oh,
such a good one.
amazing. I love it. Okay, okay, what are we
Little
at now?
sleeve.
So, okay, so that would put me, okay, so Bobby's still at 32.
I think you're at
I'm
29
and that puts me
now,
at
right?
29. And then Judy's at 13.
13. Ooh,
And
lavender.
Evangelica is at 9.
Yay.
So she gained points. For some
I'm
reason,
Almost
I
at
thought
double
you were going to be at
digits.
10, but I think it's
I'm
good.
almost there. I might get
But
there before summer.
you
Double
might get there
digits.
before
Double digits
summer.
before
I
Almost at
actually
double
summer.
needed
digits.
to, I need to decide when we're shifting over how many episodes of season two we're going to
Yeah.
actually do. So
I want y'all to take a look at the artwork on this card.
No,
Tell me
it's
that isn't
beautiful.
stunning.
that is so
Guess
That is
guess the
good.
beautiful.
artist. Guess the artist.
Oh, I wonder.
It's
Guess it.
there's so many things like that when you see it and you're like, this should be a full art, like an
I
illustration rare just
Mhm.
on it because of how
My
beautiful
husband
it
and
is.
I said that when we pulled that card. We're like, this is a missed opportunity.
Yes, that's
So guess
so
who the artist
good.
is though. Just guess looking at it. I hope y'all
I'm,
can guess.
I mean it.
Oh, it's
Well, is it
Kondo,
Shinji?
right?
Shinji
Yeah,
Kanda.
Shinji
Okay.
Yeah,
Kondo.
I was like,
Shinji
I was
it
like,
Kanda.
looks
kind of right.
Shinji.
I was like, it's a
I was doing
style.
the like trying to think.
The minute I saw it and pulled it, I
It's
was
such a
like, that's a
style,
Shinji
man.
card.
Yeah, his
I was
style
like,
is
that's a
so
Shinji
That
card.
should have been
impressionistic.
an IR.
And then
It's
I read
so
it and I was
cool.
like, well, Talonflame is an IR. Hey, what's up, beautiful?
But like that specific art.
Okay, so we are heading into our final segment of the night, and that's our creator spotlight. And this week we are featuring someone who recently has been doing a ton of lives, and they are so much fun, and that is my buddy Mo to the Mo. He is a cousin of Rami Rips, and they are so fun. So Mo to the Mo. Let's show him some love, give him some encouragement, and I'll throw it to you guys.
So Mo to the Mo is an awesome guy. Mr. Mo Punny himself,
That's right.
right?
Moo bunny.
So I had to throw that one in there. Love you, Mo. But he's super good. He's super funny. He does these lives, and they are super engaging, super fun. He allows a lot of his friends to join. He just hosted a ladies' night just the other night on the 27th, which I believe had like 50 to 60 people in it at one time. So it was pretty
Dang.
popping. He did it really well and let all the ladies rip packs, playing music. His other cousin, I believe it might be cousin or brother, is Sean, who is a DJ. He was DJing the whole time. So they
Dang.
just make super
Sounds
fun
so good.
content. I love their vibes. They're super authentic. They act like themselves. Super generous. And he's got good luck. I don't want to give him too much credit, right? Because he talks a little smack. But he's got good luck because he just pulled like the white Reshi. He's pulled a ton of bangers in a short
Mhm.
period of time. So if you're not checking out Mo, what are you doing? What are you
What are you
doing?
doing?
Totally.
No, I agree. He's such a character. I don't know if I have too much to add to what Bobby had said, other than he's such a character. He's like an entertainer.
Yeah.
For
Um,
sure.
and so I think his lives do so good because his personality just kind of bleeds onto the screen and it's so infectious. Um, He's very relatable. He's super funny. I just think he's an all-around great entertainer, content creator. Yeah, I can't wait to see more of his stuff. I haven't been able to catch a live, but I've always heard they're so like banging and fun
Yeah.
that I'm like, I'm missing out. But yeah, no, so much love to Mo. Yeah, if you are not following him, check him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also have not caught any of the lives, Judy, or not alone. In general, I would love to see more earlier in the day lives. As an East Coaster, it's really
Yay.
hard to get in these lives.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Mo seems like such a genuine and kind person, and I love the personality. Like you were talking about being an entertainer. Like they're so fun. Their post today, just like a picture of a ram and just tagging
Yeah.
and just tagging his cousin. I was like, this
Uh-huh.
is hilarious. Like
Yeah.
I just love those little nuggets of like kind of insider jokes, but like the outsiders can get it too.
Mhm.
So I love that he kind of like brings you into his world a little bit and good content and just a good guy. So like, go follow.
Yes. Yeah, I think I agree with everything you guys said. I think he popped into my mind because he does bring such a great energy to the space, like to the app. And I think it's especially in his lives, but yes, they are late night lives. It's pretty late here typically when he goes live. Um, but yeah, and also I'll say this about Mo, because I've jumped in his lives a couple times too, is that I think one of his giftings is just like including people. He's an
Mm.
includer. Like he is able to bring people in and he really makes you feel he addresses everybody that comes into his room and he's super kind and caring. And so Mo, he is a joker, but deep down he's a softie. He is a softie and he treats everybody with a lot of respect and kindness, and I appreciate that a lot. And it was fun hopping in and out of his ladies' night live and just seeing just the fun and the laughs and just the space that he's able to create. And that's a pretty unique skill. A lot of people don't have that skill, and he has it, and that's something pretty special. So, if you're not following Mo to the Mo, please go give him a follow. He's just more than deserving. So, Mo to the Mo, we love you. We're glad that you are here. Keep doing you and keep creating, and we are all here for it. So, we love you, man. So.
Drop yellow
Absolutely.
hearts. Drop yellow
Absolutely.
Ooh,
hearts in the
the
chat
hearts
for
for
Mo.
Mo, Mo to the Mo. That's right. All right, friends. Well, that is our show. We appreciate all of you guys. Seriously, I love all four of you, or all three of you, getting to hang out every week here with you. And I think I'll say it right now. I think next Shiny Talk is another Shiny Talk Live. I think
Yay!
so.
Mhm.
I
So we'll
love
be
a
putting
good
out
Sure.
videos
live.
for that, but that's been something that's been super fun, and we would love for all you listeners and watchers to come and join us. And so we'll be putting out details for that show and when that's going to drop. And we will see you all later. Drop down and give us your takes in the chat. Peace out, everybody.
I see y'all.